Did we always know it was going to come to this? The Memphis Grizzlies and the Washington Wizards split during the regular season, with each team killing the other on their home floor. Now the Memphis Grizzlies and Wizards, who haven't seen each other since early November, face off in the NBA Finals, both teams as the 1 seed out of their respective conferences. The Grizzlies won Game 7 against the LA Clippers to advance. The Wizards defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers 4-1. This is Season Long Baller with NBA 2K23 player build Jaymont Summerz. Let's ball! NBA Finals. We are underway, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. This is Season Long Baller. It has been a wonderful season so far, as Bradley Beal almost got the ball stolen. Summerz drives into the lane, gets the ball blocked, gets the shot blocked by Jackson Jr. We'll have the lineup for you in just a moment, as Morant gets the pass from Brooks and scores. For the Wizards, your starting lineup has been the lineup we've rolled with for most of the season. Our player build, Jaymont Summerz, the point guard, up top right now, gets a screen from the other guard, Bradley Beal. Summerz kicks it back to Beal. Beal swishes a short jumper in the lane, and we've got it all tied up here too. Summerz, Beal, Avdija, and Kuzma are your forwards, and Porzingis is the center for the Wizards. As Morant drives into the paint, long swooping left-hand shot over Porzingis is no good. Beal brings the ball into the front court. Summerz now has the rock. Screen with Kuzma, comes downhill, kicks it over to Kuzma. Kuzma lays it up and scores. Didn't look the prettiest in the world, but it counts nonetheless. Wizards now up 4-2. For the Grizzlies, the 1 seed out of the West, it is Ja Morant and Desmond Bane at the guards. Brooks and Jackson Jr. are the forwards as Jackson misses the 3. Hey, okay, I ended up getting that rebound, but I bounced it around a little bit. And Steven Adams is in the middle. Avdija up top, gets a screen from Porzingis, drives, left-hand shot misses everything, too long. And now up to Brooks as he dribbles, working against Avdija. Summerz guarding Morant, and Avdija gets the reach-in foul on Morant.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies will trigger off the side. Brooks into Adams. Over to Bane, working against Beal. Gets a screen from Jackson Jr. The 3 is up. It is no good. Rebound Porzingis, the NBA's leading playoff rebounder. Summerz drives against Morant, kicks it out to Avdija, over to Kuzma, now back over to Beal. Beal dribbles into the paint, pivots, takes the shot, blocked by Jackson. Beal gets it back, takes another shot. It's in and it is out after hit off the rim, and it is now up to Brooks. Brooks over to Morant. 4-2 is still your score. Morant now gets a screen from Jackson against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block, picked up by Avdija. And there's our obligatory stat of Porzingis leading the NBA in blocks during the regular season at 2.2 a game. And he was our simulation's defensive player of the season. Summerz drives, goes behind the back, and Bane picks up the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Summerz will go to the line and shoot 2. Summerz was your Rookie of the Year in our simulation, our NBA 2K23 player build. And if you are new to the Season Long Baller, you know I shut up. You will now know that I shut up on these free throws. Summerz hits the first, has a second one coming. As I mentioned in the intro, second one is good. As I mentioned in the intro, as the Grizzlies take a timeout. The two teams split during the regular season, with each team killing the other on the road. The first matchup, the Grizzlies back on November 6th. So just the 10th game of the season, the Wizards defeated the Grizzlies in Memphis by a score of 82-66. Summerz had 18 points, 6 out of 9 from the field, 4 out of 5 from 3, as you saw Summerz there on that graphic, leading the NBA in playoff scoring at just over 19 a game. We'll talk about that second matchup, which you've heard me reference several times as the Sunday Massacre. Morant comes down the paint and gets fouled. Summerz will pick up the foul. Now the Sunday Massacre, that one happened a week after the Grizzlies lost to the Wizards in Memphis, as Morant hits the first one. It was an 82-71 victory in favor of the Grizzlies, but it's the Sunday Massacre because Ja Morant scored 42. We had no answers. And I've said 43 on some of the other videos and in the podcast by mistake, but it was 42. But what's a 1 point difference in this case? That's just a free throw. He shot a lot of those too. Summerz gets the screen from from Kuzma. He rolls and gets the layup over Morant and Jackson. Summerz now with 2 and 3. Wizards have doubled up the Grizzlies 8-4. Oh, how did Morant get that looping shot over Porzingis? I thought Porzingis or me. I thought one of us was going to get a hand on that. Regardless, Morant scores. Summerz now gets the screen from Kuzma, as I keep wanting to call Kuzma Porzingis. Pass is intercepted, and Morant comes right down the middle and dunks it hard. Morant doing Morant things. It's 8-8. But yeah, Morant scored 42 in the Sunday Massacre, and that was on November 13th. All right, we are out of the game. Season-long baller, we play 6-minute quarters, and when Summerz comes out of the game, we are out of the game. And now at the beginning of the second quarter, Memphis has a 2-point lead. Summerz gets a screen from Kuzma, throws the lob up to Kuzma, and scores. I learned from my earlier mistake where that pass was intercepted. I should have thrown that one high. But here the lob works. Kuzma scores the layup, and the game is tied. Summerz, Morris, Avdia, Kuzma, and Porzingis are your 5 on the floor for the Wizards, as Jackson takes the 3 and almost saved it before it went out of bounds. But the Wizards will take possession. I mean, honestly, it really feels like this series is going to come down to something very simple. Can we slow down Ja Morant? I'm not going to sit here and say we stop him. We won't. But can we slow him down as we get a screen from Porzingis? Fires it over to Porzingis, and he misses the layup, gets the rebound, scores with the left hand over Adams, using the rim and his body as protection from the block there, and Porzingis scores. It is now 19-17 in favor of the Wizards. Yeah, if we can slow down Morant and not have him score 42, which was the high score total for the season, as Morant has his pass intercepted by Kuzma on the roll with Jackson. Kuzma gets it up to Porzingis, who dunks, and now it's a 4-point lead for the Wizards. Morris is guarding Morant while Summerz has Bane. Morant nearly lost it there. Now in the paint, scores, gets it blocked from behind by Porzingis, but it will be the Wizards' ball. Morris with the defense there. It looks like Morant, Bane, Jackson, Brooks, and Adams, the starting 5 for the Grizzlies. Pass into Morant. He's dribbling on the wing against Morris. Under 5 on the shot clock. He spins. Right hand shot is missed. Rebound Kuzma. Kuzma brings it up. Over to Summerz. Over to Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. Now to Morris. Morris gets a screen from Porzingis. Over to Porzingis, and the shot falls. Morris has been effective in that bench unit, and him and Summerz have been playing together more as the season has gone along, with Summerz sliding on over to the 2. And Brooks steps out of bounds, so the Wizards will have the ball. But as I was saying, I really think it's going to come down to slowing down Morant. If Morant doesn't score 40 on us, I think we have a good chance of scoring. And that's not to dismiss the rest of the Grizzlies. Obviously, Bane, Jackson Jr., Brooks, all good players. Summerz comes into the paint, gets a screen from Porzingis, kicks it in the corner to Avdia, back over to Morris. Morris will now drive into the paint, gets the ball stolen by Adams? Yeah, up to Bane. Bane against Summerz, takes a step back just inside the three-point line, nails it, a long two. Cuts the lead to 4. Wizards now up 23-19 here in the second quarter. Summerz gets a screen from Porzingis, takes the 3, misses, and rebound to Morant. Morant into the front court against Morris, takes a step back on the baseline, in and out. Summerz with the rebound. Will push. Another attempt at the 3, and that one, I thought I was gonna make that one. Bangs off the back of the rim. And the Grizzlies now have possession. Morant working against Morris, kicks it into the corner to Brooks, working against Avdia. Gets a screen from Adams. Brooks kicks it over to Adams, who reverse dunks it. Adams had time on that one. He took his time on the reverse flush there. It cuts the lead to 2, 23-21 in favor of the Wizards. Kuzma backs out, gets a screen now from Porzingis. Porzingis will get fouled on the roll by Jackson Jr., and he will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, not only was
At the line for the Wizards.
Morant killing us in the Sunday Massacre, but we didn't have a good game. And Summerz did have 20, but was only 5 out of 16 from the field, and under a third, 33% from deep, 4 out of 13 from the field. From deep, 4 out of 13 from deep, 5 out of 16 from the field in that Sunday Massacre matchup. Summerz looks like he is back in the game now. We will play the final part of the second quarter. Summerz gets the pass from Gafford, drives behind the back against Jones, and scores. Summerz with his second basket of the game, working with 4 and 4 as Jones dribbles the ball into the front court. Summerz with the steal. Now we got to push this. Hey, Gafford said, oh, yes, Gafford was ahead of the pack. And the long lob. Wow, that was barely inside a half court. Summerz gets the long lob to Gafford. And Gafford flushes it home two-handed. It's been a while since I've been able to get that lob to Gafford. You know, that's my main man, but that was a great play there. Summerz with the long lob to Gafford as Jones drives and leaves it short. Beal with the rebound. He'll push. Now he slows it down, brings it into the front court. Beal over to Summerz. Summerz drives against Jones and will lay it up and score, going behind the back. Lead is now 6. The long lob pass and now the basket from Summerz puts the Wizards up by 6. Jones steps back, takes the 3, and nails it. Yeah, I thought he was going to make that one. Jones wasn't going to look bad on consecutive plays. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court after Jones cuts the lead in half. Yeah, let's go screen and roll with Hachimura. I haven't done that yet. Summerz with the pass over to Hachimura, and he misses the left-hand dunk. Rebound to the Grizzlies. Williams brings it into the front court. Working against Barton, he spins into the lane. Now takes the jump stop, score, and misses the layup. I thought he was going to make that. Barton gets the rebound, goes into the front court. Over to Beal, who hands it off to Summerz. Working against Jones, Summerz drives, lays it up left-handed, and scores. Summerz is having success against Jones that he did not have against Morant, that's for sure. Lead is now 5 as Clark is dribbling back out to Jones. Ooh. Jones now takes the 3, fading back and misses, and that is going to be the end of the first half. The Wizards leading 33-28, a 5-point lead for the Wizards. We will see you in the second half. Welcome back for the second half. This is Season Long Baller. Happy to have you with us. And if you're new to the channel and you like what we're doing, as Morant takes the step back on the baseline, it is missed, but the rebound to the Grizzlies. I'm going to give Morant that room right there. If he wants that three, he can have it. Adams sets the screen, but I get the reach on Morant. If you like what we're doing on the channel, go ahead and give us that like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. We have mirrored the entire 82-game season of the Washington Wizards, and in the playoffs, we were going to mirror the Milwaukee Bucks, who were the 1 seed, but, well, you know what happened to them. And then we decided to go ahead and mirror the West 1 seed, the Denver Nuggets. And that's where we've been ever since. Nuggets, of course, in real life are in the finals. They were defeated by the Grizzlies in our simulation 4-3. Summerz gets the screen now from Porzingis. Pass is deflected, picked up by Brooks. He's driving against Beal. Goes baseline, gets around Beal. Reverse layup is good. That cuts the lead to 3. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court. Summerz now taking the pass over to Kuzma, and he scores. Summerz with his 6th assist, and Morant will bring the ball into the front court. It is a 5-point lead for the Wizards here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Morant drives, takes the short jumper in the lane. Porzingis came over to try to block that. He may have affected it. Summerz now brings the ball into the front court. Let's get the ball into Porzingis. Now we'll go with the screen and roll. On the other side here, Summerz takes the 3. That is off. Rebound Jackson Jr., and he will give the ball up to Bane. Bane back to Morant, and he will bring the ball into the front court. Lead remains 5. Bane comes off the curl. Beal is on him. Bane holding into Jackson Jr., who's working against Porzingis, and wow, the turn over the right shoulder worked over Porzingis. Lead is now cut to 3. We'll go screen and roll with Kuzma. Summerz drives, kicks it over to Porzingis in the corner, and wow, Porzingis hit nothing. That's been Porzingis' shot for most of the season. Granted, he slowed down as the season has gone on and had not hit that as much, but airball? No, he shouldn't have airballed that, though. Nonetheless, the Grizzlies have the ball with an opportunity to tie with a 3. Morant drives, kicks it to Jackson Jr. on cue. He misses, however. Avdia gets the rebound. Avdia over to Kuzma. Kuzma comes right down the lane and gets his right-handed sweep shot blocked by Jackson Jr. And, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Jackson Jr., of course, was the Defensive Player of the Year in real life, of course. He blocks the shot out of bounds. The Wizards will be triggering off the baseline, and Morris is coming into the game. And Summerz will take a seat. Now we have a tie score. Summerz will bring the ball into the front court against Morant. Let's see if we'll hold the ball for the final shot here of the quarter. Gets the screen from Kuzma, takes the deep from Porzingis, takes the deep 3. But the missed shot is tipped in by Porzingis. No one put a body on him. And Morant brings the ball up into the front court. He will take a lob to, I think that was Clark. Gafford, I think, got in the way of that one and makes the lead for the Wizards stand up. So the Wizards will go in at the end of the third quarter here in the finals with a 2-point lead. We could have an exciting conclusion coming here. 48-46 is your score here, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. And Morris will be bringing the ball into the front court. He's running the 1 as Summerz is at the 2. Over to Gafford, who's at the 4. Summerz takes the 3 over Jones and nails it. Lead is now 5. Summerz with his first 3 of the finals. And now, it looks like Summerz, Morris, Gafford, Barton, and Porzingis are your 5 for the Wizards as Brooks takes the short jumper in the lane. Misses, rebound Gafford. He'll kick it over to Morris. Morris up to Barton. Back to Morris. Over to Summerz. Summerz drives on Jones. Left hand layup is good. Lead is now 7. Summerz is beginning to warm up a little bit here. Jones working against Barton. Sorry, Brooks working against Barton. Brooks drives around the free throw line area. Gafford reached in, no haps there. Brooks now back over to Jones. He was in the paint for a while, wasn't he? Jones drives, tries to reverse against Porzingis. It is blocked. Porzingis gets the rebound after the block. He kicks it over to Summerz. Summerz with the jump shot around the free throw line area and hits it. Shout out Joe's Arcade. That was a mid-range jumper, right? Summerz has now scored the last 7 for the Wizards. 9-point lead, right, Joe? That was a mid-range, right? Summerz has scored the last 7 as Brooks's 3 is missed. Rebound Summerz will push. Summerz drives. Left-hand layup is good around Brooks. Summerz has now scored 9 in a row. Lead is 11 as Summerz is taking over the fourth quarter here. Brooks dribbles into the front court, working against Barton. Now, well, I thought he was going to get a screen from Morant. He doesn't. Brooks takes a short jumper in the lane, misses. He was just inside the free throw line. Porzingis over to Summerz. Summerz drives on Jones. Left-hand layup again, scores. Summerz has dominated the fourth quarter, scoring, what is that now, 11 in a row for the Wizards. The lead is now 13, 59-46. And this could be the sequence that decides the game. Summerz dominating at the moment, scoring 11 straight points for the Wizards, while the Grizzlies have not scored. This is basically now a 13-0 run going across. Whoa. Wait, we're not player of the game yet. Yeah, this has been a nice little run, but oh no. Have they forgotten that Ja Morant is on the other side of the ledger here? There's over half the quarter left. There's plenty of time to come back from a 13-point lead. And Morant has already shown that he can score points in bunches. Oh, man, I hope that's not the death knell for the game here. All right, Morant brings the ball into the front court, and guess who's guarding him? Me. Morant dribbles, comes to the lane, and right on cue, breaks a 13-0 run that has spanned over 2 quarters, 11 of it coming from Summerz. Morant with the hard dunk. Summerz gets a screen from Porzingis. Kicks it back to Porzingis. Porzingis steps back, misses it. And Adams with the rebound, kicks it over to Bane. Bane gets that shot hammered by Porzingis. Kuzma recovered it back to Summerz, over to Avdia, back to Beal. Now back to Summerz with Brooks on him. Gets a screen from Kuzma, drives, kicks it to Kuzma. Kuzma with a little left-hand push shot. He got it up there quickly. He scores. And the lead is back to 13 as Morant brings the ball into the front court. Oh, Morant with the crossover. Oh, Porzingis blocks it, however. Beal brings it into the front court, recovering that block, and whips the nasty pass to Avdia. Good pass from Beal. He put a little pepper in that look away on that one. You saw that, right? And Avdia scores on the layup on the pass from Beal. All right, Morant dribbling against Summerz. Over to Jackson, and he is fouled by Kuzma. The lead is 15 after that nice pass from Beal to Avdia. Jackson will shoot a pair. And now the Wizards look like they are in control of this game. And again, the reason they are in control is 11 straight points from Jaymont Summerz. That has been the difference in the game. 63-48 here as we are moving into the final moments of the fourth quarter here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. We have mirrored, as I've mentioned a few times, the entire schedule of the Washington Wizards in real life, and you can see that playlist. The regular season playlist and the playoff playlist will be in the description below. Jackson hits both, cuts the lead to 13, and now the Grizzlies give some pressure here into Beal, who kicks it over to Summerz. Summerz will drive against Morant, come into the paint. Left-hand layup was hard, but Porzingis tried to flush it on the tip dunk. He misses. Grizzlies have the ball. Morant kicks it over to Bane. Bane against Beal. He kicks it over to Morant. Morant takes the 3. He misses. Rebound Porzingis. Porzingis kicks it up to Summerz. Double team from the Grizzlies. Oh, I was trying to get that to Porzingis, but Jackson was looking right in my grill. Shouldn't have thrown that one. Morant dribbles. Now Bane gets a wide open three. He misses. Rebound Summerz. I got that one before Adams was able to corral it. We'll bring the ball into the front court. Let's see if we can get a good shot here. Let's go screen and roll. No, let's post up Porzingis this time. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, come on, wait. We gotta post him up. He's got. Who is that? He's got Bane on him. All right, Summerz gets the ball into the paint. Porzingis working against Bane and scores. Yeah, you got to take advantage of that one. We whipped the ball around a little bit, but finally got the ball into the paint. Porzingis had the size matchup with size advantage there. Lead back up to 15 more as Morant drives against Summerz, crosses over several times and scores the left-hand layup in the paint. Now the pressure from the Grizzlies. Lead is back to 13 again, 65-52. Summerz will get the inbound from Avdia, driving to the front court. Now being picked up by Brooks over to Porzingis. Summerz cuts behind Brooks and scores the right-hand layup that hangs on the rim. Timeout Grizzlies, lead back to 15. The Wizards are leading 67-52. And it looks like game one could go into the Wizards' ledger. If you've watched all of this game so far, it is very much appreciated. And again, the big difference, that early fourth quarter flurry from the Wizards and Jaymont Summerz. Lead is now 72-55. Summerz went out briefly, back in the game now. Grizzlies pass is intercepted. And Beal will flush. Oh no, wait a minute. I guess that was blocked? Yeah, that must have been blocked. I didn't get a good look at that. Morant in the paint. The looper shot misses. Rebound Summerz, who has 21 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And we'll just back this one out. We don't need to shoot the ball anymore. Morris may want it, but I'm not going to give it to him. And that's going to do it. Game one is in the books. Wizards will draw first blood, 72-55. Again, the difference in the game, the 11 straight points by Jaymont Summerz that blew a tight game wide open at the beginning of the fourth quarter. We will see you in 3 days on Sunday, June 4th for Game 2 in Washington. That's going to do it for Season Long Baller. Thank you for watching. Jaymont Summerz was your player of the game as we see that block again from Porzingis. We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. That's it for Season Long Baller. Peace.